I'm currently in the process of turning this beat up shop unit into the UK's best collectible store. My name is Max and I'm going to be giving you a behind the scenes look at what it's really like opening up a completely new store, from moving to another part of the country to revealing exactly how much everything costs. If you're new around here, now is a great time to hit the subscribe button and let's get into it.
So it is currently 6:22 in the morning, so you can tell I've slept fantastically. It is move day, finally. It's been months of planning, but I finally got all my stuff out of my house and we're moving on to Rugby. It's where we're going today. So we've got to drive probably 3 hours with traffic, pick up the keys, move all the stuff in, and then I'm probably gonna go check on the shop as well. So they started ripping the shop out yesterday. So I'm gonna go meet some of the guys, the contractors that are doing the work on that. So yeah, we've got a pretty busy day today. A lot of moving. It's been very unsettling, so I'm quite excited to get shit moved and get everything just out of the house, really. I mean, look, this is it now. It's all changed. Got the essentials ready to go. Nice.
All right, so it is saying it is going to take 2 hours and 46 minutes today. It could be worse. It definitely could be worse, right? I'm just putting off leaving. I've got to get a move on, really. I'll catch you guys when I'm there.
All right, so I've got a little bit of a confession to make. This isn't right after I drove up here. Unpacking took way longer than I anticipated. Some of you in the comments might be able to tell me how much of an idiot I am for thinking I'd be able to unpack in an evening. But it's now Sunday evening. I arrived here on Friday morning, and this is the first time I'm in the shop now that I live here in Rugby. So basically what I wanted to do is just show you everything that's been updated so far and just give you a little tour, really, give you an update. And I want to talk about how much it's costing us as well. That's really important. So starting off at the front of the shop, you can probably tell already, but we've removed this wall over here, and then we've also removed this wall over here. So it's a lot more open in here now. If I stand back here, you can see just how much space we've now opened up just from removing these two walls. I'll show you a before and after of what that looked like, just to remind you. It is just super interesting what removing one wall can do. It's actually kind of crazy. Another thing as well is the floor. So a lot of the floor has been taken out. There was this, I can't lie, pretty ugly floor that the hairdressers had down before, and it had this kind of bleachy smell to it, obviously because of the kind of work they do here. But this is causing us a lot of problems. I don't want to speak completely on behalf of the builders, but I think the concrete was pretty easy to pull up. It's this stuff over here that was really bad. So all of this stuff here was super hard to pull up, and it's just revealed this really horrible wooden paneling underneath that is falling apart so badly that you can actually see the basement underneath. Like if you look through, hang on, let me switch off the lights here and I'll switch on the light downstairs and you'll be able to see what I mean. So I apologize for it being super dark, but you can see, now that I've got the lights off, you can actually just see directly into the basement, which is not very good. There is also these super big holes. I think they used to be sinks. So there's loads of these big piping. I can literally put the camera in there. Look, you can see all the way down into the basement. It's pretty mad. I think the actual flooring itself isn't too bad. It doesn't. I didn't fall through it, that's good. I definitely shouldn't have done that. That was a really stupid idea. Someone is giving me a very funny look outside. The next thing you'll probably notice is this. So this is where there was a wall that went across here, and then there was some saloon doors. Again, I will show a video of what that looked like, but that is completely gone, and I'm extremely happy about that. I could not stand those doors, they were so ugly. But these are gone. The only thing with that now is we have all these electricals up here that control the air conditioning unit. They now need to get moved to somewhere else, God knows where. I don't do electrics, I don't do building, as you can probably tell, but they need to move. So then basically all of this is going as well. So this wall is going, all of this up here is going as well, this panel and the glass up there. Oh, there is more spiders up there. But this window, this door frame, all going. And then if we walk through that door frame, all of this panel in here, that's all going as well. So if I stand back again, you can imagine how much bigger that whole space is going to be when that's all gone. It's just going to be a big open walkway, which is really cool. So that's going. I do kind of want to do something with the bars. I get that they're there for security, but it does feel like I'm in a prison with them on there. So I kind of want them gone. We'll figure that out. As we walk through here, this is where it gets a little bit messy. These are all the floor tiles as well that we ripped up. By the way, when I say we, I don't mean me. I did absolutely none of this work. Now, all of this is pretty messy for a reason. I believe this massive tool here is what they were using to dig all these floorboards up. And let me tell you something about the floorboards. If I just show you one of these floor tiles, look, there is multiple layers of lino put on top of each other. It's like some of the worst work I've seen in so long. It's so bad. So yeah, that is one reason why the entire floor is being ripped up. It does mean that it's gonna cost us a little more than we planned. I will talk about that in a minute. But yeah, a lot of this is just stuff that is, I mean, I couldn't tell you what it's for. I don't build stuff. It's probably going for the walls. I think these are the wall panels that are going on as well. These massive like sheet things. These are going all on the walls. And then we're gonna have slats on there as well so we can put shelves up and things like that. This room as well, we've taken out all of the paneling that was along all the walls here. You can probably see the marks where it used to live. And there was kind of like LED lights that sat on them as well, which did look cool. But the only problem with that is it really encroached on the room, made the room look way smaller. We've also taken this out too. I don't think you can see that. We've just straight up removed the wall that, balancing on these wooden panels. We have taken out the wall that was here, basically covering the bathroom. So there's still a door, obviously. We've just got rid of the extra door. So we haven't got a door that then goes to a door. We just have a normal door and that's fine. We walk through here as well. So we've got the streaming rooms. These are sadly becoming bins at the moment. We're not allowed to skip. I don't know why we're not allowed to skip, but that's why things like the sink is living in one of the streaming rooms or whatever we end up using that for. But this whole room is still under dispute of what it's actually going to be. So if you do have some ideas of what we can use in this room, please shout them down below. We've had trading areas, we've had tournament areas. We even have people just suggest like this is like a chill out area where we just have loads of games consoles. Maybe all of our slabs go here. Like we could have slab cases all around in like a square, which I think would be pretty cool. There really is anything we can do with this room. Like even if there's out the box ideas, please shoot them down in the comments. I need all the help I can get with designing this place because I'm clueless about this room. But yeah, honestly guys, I'm so happy with the progress that we're making already. They've literally done like less than 2 days work and it already looks so much better. I know the floors and stuff like that look a little bit shit, but as soon as we've got the walls done, the floors done, and everything is like a clean slate ready to go, we can start stocking the place up and making it look really nice. So I'm super excited. I think we're on a good timeline. Like, things are going well. I think someone got a little angry. It's like a fat hole in the wall. Wait, is that glass in there? Is that normal? It's like glass in the wall, what the hell? All right, so the main thing I wanted to talk about today was the price that we are currently paying for all of the work that we're getting done. Because I know you guys like the transparency and that's what we're about on this channel. So I wanna make sure you guys know just how much money it costs to open up a store like this. So let me just go through the initial quote of what we're actually paying for. So for a full rip out, so that is taking out the existing walls that I showed at the start, things like sinks, the worktops at the back there, all of this stuff up here, everything, that is gonna cost us a total of £3,700. So off to a great start. Then we've got the stud walls and plastering. So putting in the stud walls again and replastering everything, that is gonna cost us £6,300. So already we're up to like 10 grand, which is, yeah, geez. Next, we've got the electrics. Now the electrics are really bad. So we had someone come in and check the electric, I believe from the insurance. I don't get how this place was ever insured before. There is electrical wiring that runs over water pipes. So the whole place basically needs a rewire. The benefit of that is that we can actually choose like where plug sockets go and things like that. So I'm just trying to make it seem a little nicer because my poor bank account. But that is going to cost a total of £6,000. Currently it's £16,000 with the builders, which I mean, it's not great, but maybe it is. Maybe you guys are gonna tell me that's good. Maybe you guys are gonna cook me, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We still need to get a quote for the actual flooring. So they have ripped up the floor, but they are not putting the floor down. So apparently the graded gallery guys are owed a favor with the flooring. So I think we're getting it a little bit cheaper. So we told them to hold off on the flooring for now. Then we need to actually plan how the shop is gonna look. And that's where my main worries lie right now. I am a designer for a living. Like you pass me anything you want making, I can probably do it. Like mainly I do websites and apps and things like that, but you want a t-shirt, you want a logo, anything, I can normally do it. Put me in a completely empty shop or house or just empty room and ask me to redecorate it, no idea. Maybe it's just a me thing, but this is tough. This is really tough, this part. Maybe when the floor's done, the walls are done, and everything is a little bit cleaner in here, it might be a little bit easier to kind of work out whereabouts you want stuff. We're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm gonna lock up, we can head home, and I'll show you guys the streaming setup that we've got back at the new house. We really need to get stuff in this shop. Like the amount of people that are walking past right now and just watching me talk to a camera on a tripod is ridiculous. Oh, I left the light on, man. You can tell that is gonna be something I do very often. All right, so I'm back at the house. I just thought I'd really quickly show you the new setup in the office. So this is the new office. I apologize for being a little bit messy. We did some breaks last night, so there is bulk quite literally everywhere. But yeah, this is the new setup. So we've got the desk fully set up. And for those of you that haven't joined the streams recently, we finally got OBS set up. So you can see me there, hello, looking at the face cam. Unfortunately, I can't show you the rest of the screen because this is the camera that I actually use for streaming. So I can give you an idea of what it would look like. Basically, the camera just sits here and you can see my hands opening the packs. I'm definitely noticing a massive difference in terms of numbers since turning on OBS and getting face cam and stuff like that. Really does make a big difference, so that's awesome. We pulled some sick cards last night as well, like the Nidder King from Destined Rivals. We got Ethan's Adventure as well. Actually, let me show you what me and Albie pulled as well. We pretty much opened like 30 packs of White Flare and Black Bolt, 2 Victinis, and a Zekrom SOR. Actually crazy. They are so nice as well. Jeez. If you did want to come and check us out on Whatnot, you can do so by clicking the link in the description, and that does also get you £10 to spend on your first purchase, so make sure you use that. Also, if you want to join my new Discord or you just want to support the channel, you can now sign up to be a channel member. Once you sign up, you get exclusive access to my Discord, and there's already a bunch of people in there already. So if you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe to follow along for the rest of the journey, and I'll catch you in the next one.